If the world is an illusion, and none of us is really here, then one could ask, well, how come most people don't know about it? And how come this has not been a very important thread running throughout history, a dominant thread? Certainly it has been a thread. I think the answer is obvious when one considers why we're here.
There is a point where we're all going to end up at the same place in the same time. We're all going to end up in heaven, not as bodies, but as what we really are, which is this perfect spirit, which is nothing less than God.
We all have chosen to be born so that we could prove that the ego is right and God is wrong. We have chosen to be born in a body because that's what makes separation real. My body begins and ends here, your body begins and ends there, and there's a gap between us. And so the very fact that we have a body, we have sensory apparatus, we have a brain that interprets all the sensory data, all of which go to prove that the world, the material world, is real. We have some of the greatest brains throughout history that tell us the world is real and study the world, etc. We all have a tremendous investment in preserving the integrity of our individual self.
The system of A Course in Miracles also gives us a perfect God to go home to. God really is perfect love in A Course in Miracles, and if perfect love is perfect love, then the only thing that it would know how to do would be to love. If it knew how to do something else, then it wouldn't be perfect love. It would be something else.
To be told that the world is an illusion, to be told, moreover, that we're not even here because there's no here to be in, means that I don't exist. And that's the terror that strikes in everyone's heart. That's what the ego sought to avoid by making up a world and then making up individual bodies. It strove to make us mindless. So if I am mindless, I cannot return to my mind and choose the teacher who will say all of this is an illusion, it never happened, versus the teacher that says the separation did happen, it's not an illusion, and besides that there's now a material universe that proves that the world, that the separation is not an illusion.
God, under the system of the Course, really is unflawed and perfect, and could never have an imperfect thought. And it gives us this perfect and beautiful vision of a God to go home to. And that's not what is taught by every system, but I'm very happy that it's taught by the Course.